What's going on, guys and gals? This is Autotech. I didn't have a whole lot going on today. The day started out pretty cold. You know, it was pretty well frost everywhere, and you know, it was barely above freezing. So the morning was a slow start. Coffee, cigarettes, and I was editing a bunch of videos and stuff like that, kind of getting some stuff ready for the winter. What I was, you know, I was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, you know, it's not too terrible out. So I reached out to a coworker, and I was like, hey, why don't we get a little ride in or something? We won't go too terribly far. We'll just go to like Cochrane or whatever, maybe Bragg Creek. Then I realized Lucid Customs coffee place is closed in Bragg Creek on Mondays, so I was like, well, I guess today won't be the day that we go out there. So, so we're just gonna take the long way to Cochrane, and then yeah, I'll grab coffee or something like that, and then venture back into the city. I decided to bust out the old insulated waterproof gloves. These are the ones I usually wear when it's raining out, but yeah, I figured the temperature today kind of justified wearing the thicker gloves. But you know, funny enough, no matter how cold it gets out, I can't seem to bring myself to wear a jacket sometimes. Like, I just hate the restriction of it, so I decided to wear a thermal liner, long sleeve t-shirt, and then my Hellride hoodie and my vest. I like the freedom, you know. I like to be able to move my arms and do stupid stuff. Sadly, the days are getting pretty short here. Like, you know, like in terms of riding wise, like you pretty well gotta wait until about lunchtime, and then you're good for the afternoon, and then pretty well dinner time it starts to cool off again. So I've been getting some evening rides in around downtown and whatnot, because when you're going slow like that, I mean, it can be really cold, but even, you know, if you're just barely putzing along, like, it's not that bad. It just sucks getting there and then coming home. So that's, hey, you can tough it out, especially, you know, there's not a whole lot left, so. I had some bad luck last week, and I had a rather unexpected expense come up. I mean, well, alright, let's be honest here. I wanted to spend the money. Like, I didn't want to, but I wanted it. For years, I've been just running off a laptop. Like, anytime I edit photos, anytime I edit videos, anything like that, it's all been off my laptop. And boy, that thing was painful. Like, wow, like, it was so slow, it would just chug like crazy. And then what ended up happening was I went to export a video, and the laptop just shut off. Like, it basically, like, just said no. So I fired it back up, and I was like, quickly loaded everything onto my external hard drive. I was like, oh boy, I better back up some of these videos, otherwise my winter's really screwed. And then I tried it again, and it was basically like the export screen would load up, and then it would just shut off again. So I was like, crap, you know. And I don't have other files on there. Like, I don't have games on there. I don't have like music or anything like that. Like, it's pretty well strictly for videos and photos. So it was like, okay, well, something's wrong here. Like, whether the graphics card or something decided to crap out. So I went on down to the computer store, and I was like, I guess it's probably time I get myself a desktop. Like, I don't really need a laptop. It's nice on the road, and I'll still take that one with me, because then I can still browse the internet and whatnot. I just can't do any sort of video editing, which, whatever, not a big deal. But that was definitely an expense that I didn't plan on. You know, I had run myself a little thin, like with the trailer and the chocks in the trailer and that sort of stuff. So it was like, this expense popping up was like, ugh, that sucks. Let's get the old credit card out. I hate carrying a balance on my credit card. Like, I don't mind carrying something on, like, my line of credit where it's low interest or whatever, but like, just for some reason, like, having something on my credit card, like, bothers me. Which is good, considering the way I used to be back in the day, but now I just need to get that same mentality about a line of credit. I don't really know enough about computers to do a review video on the computer. Like, I can definitely show you guys it and tell you what went in it, but like, I really don't know what I'm talking about. I was just kind of trusting the guy at the computer store, and I mean, it works extremely well. Like, whereas on the laptop it took me 3 hours to export a video before, and now I can export that same video in about 6 minutes. So that right there is just phenomenal. And on the laptop, like if I layered stuff, I was talking to Agent Solo about this a little bit ago. If I, like on the laptop, if I slowed down the video footage, like it just simply wouldn't play it back. Like I had to hope that I did it right and then export the video. And that's kind of what happened with some of those ones where I sped it up, was my computer simply couldn't play it back for me, so I didn't know that it was too fast. And then yeah, so like that was always frustrating. So now I can do all that stuff, so I've been playing around a lot more. Like even in some of them I've been playing with like lighting filters and stuff like that. So I definitely think it's going to help with increasing the quality of my videos, because now I have the tools to do more. So that definitely, like that's exciting for me. Like I mean, I enjoy doing the videos and I like posting them, and you know, I enjoy editing them too. Like I like sitting there having a coffee, and you know, I take breaks, play on my cell phone, and the dog jumps up in my lap. Like it's like my zen. I'm gonna take the scenic route into Cochrane. It's Glen Eagles. It's expensive, especially when you got a nice winding drive like this just to get to your house. It's like you're paying for the drive too. Oh no. Oh man, I am actually beyond a full retard. I forgot to take the cover off of my camera when I was leaving Cochrane. So I took the scenic way around and I was like, oh, check out this house and look at that and blah, blah, blah. And then I looked in the mirror to check something and I was like, holy crap, I forgot to take the cover off. Oh, I'm an idiot. And that's actually the first time I've ever done that, like in the whole time that I've been recording stuff. I guess there's a first time for everything, and luckily for me, I wasn't saying anything too important other than making fun of rich people and showing you houses and whatnot. Oh man, I still can't believe I did that though. I like looked in the mirror and I was like, no! Oh, come on! Oh, that's terrible. Well, I suppose this will be a pretty solid point to end this one off anyways. I mainly just wanted to update you guys on a few things that I've been up to and whatnot. Wasn't really a point to this vlog or anything, so I hope you kind of enjoyed this randomness, and sorry to keep going on and on and on about the colder weather, but you know, it's coming. You know, god damn it, I need to stop saying that. If you're new to this, make sure you go on and hit that subscribe button. If you've been sticking around for a while, thanks for watching.